This week's episode is entitled Black Widowed Spider. Hey there, guys and dolls. Listen here, see? It's time for another good old-fashioned episode of the Good Enough Gaming Podcast, you see? Yeah, just us four wise guys over here having a laugh, talking some sense to the masses. This week, all you cool cats and kittens get to listen to us josh about Spider-Noir, the latest Nic Cage-infused Amazon Prime with ads-filled marvel of a show that will get your head right spinning a web. See what I did there? So join us as we take a trip to the past, but also look to the future of what could possibly be in store for the detective whip-slinging drunk that is Ben Riley, and the colorful, or not so colorful, mind you, cast of misfit experiments gone wrong. Sling yourself your favorite beverage, kick up your loafers, and relax as we let Kyle gush about Nic Cage once again. I did like 5
Got a little south. They got a little southern. Got a little southern there.
I went full commit.
Yeah, copper.
And we lost everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
No more listeners. Well done.
That made me very happy.
Yeah,
Thank you
that was
for that.
great. Yeah.
Sometimes I listen.
Yeah, hey, that was awesome.
So we're back. We're the Good Enough Gaming Podcast, and we're talking about Spider-Noir.
If you didn't get that, by the intro, I mean,
Oh my goodness. I blacked out for a second. Guys,
Sometimes I have the perfect title, and Kyle even told me before we started.
I lost my shit when I read it the first time. Spider-Noir on Amazon Prime.
Yes.
And this, starring Nic Cage,
it's a big deal, man.
I have thoughts.
Well, I think we all do.
Yeah.
I know
think
we
that's
all
why
do.
we're here, Kyle.
We have too many thoughts and we need to share them.
Nick Cage is a compelling character. He really.
How much Nick Cage did you watch, though?
Did you enjoy it as much as you hoped, or are we in this ambiguous black and white area?
It's
The gray zone.
Yeah.
My opinion is in the gray zone. I didn't finish it. I couldn't.
Wow.
Will you?
I don't know.
Like
man.
it turned you off that much, or like you
Yes.
just haven't gotten around to it yet?
No, I
Okay.
put it. I tried. I put it in like a
Okay.
good solid like phone down, full attention watch.
Wow.
I watched
That's a big deal for
The
everyone
phone
listening.
down.
Minus the phone breaks you get every 5 minutes to watch 2
Oh my
minutes of
God.
Prime ads that they've
Okay,
now
we'll
introduced.
get back to that later.
It's true.
But I didn't like it. This felt like an extension of that like Sony Pictures Spider-Man offshoot bullshit. Like, oh, here's Morbius and Craven and Madam. Like, it was not good.
So it's not Morbius time?
It's
not morbid
time.
time. Not morbid
No,
time.
it is not morbid time.
I mean, this does definitely hinge on the fact that Nick Cage played Spider-Noir in the Spider-Verse movies.
Yes.
And everyone's just like, wait, like he is the most like weird of the Spider-Men, Spider people.
Yeah.
That you could then very easily turn into a show, right? You've got 1900s New York sets all
Yeah.
over the place. You don't have to animate Spider-Pig for 10 episodes or whatever it is. I'm not all the way through yet, but I don't mind it.
I didn't mind it. I finished it.
It's-
I'm the only one here that finished it.
It's very campy,
Yeah.
right?
very
It's very
much
much
so.
like we're going to take a lot of these old shots that you get from noir
absolutely.
movies,
Yeah.
Mhm.
add a bit of modern writing, and like kind of poke fun at it. I do appreciate that you can watch it in color too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a cool feature. I will
Yeah.
admit, cool feature. And you know they are still in like the drab.
They're in the correct color.
Yeah.
So
schemes.
who watched it in what? Let's
I
start
started
there.
color and then I switched to black and white.
Okay, Daryl.
I watched the whole thing in color. I didn't care.
Okay.
I went full black and white.
Okay, I did color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I switched it because I was like, I'm curious. Like,
It feels wrong to watch a noir movie
Yes.
not in the noir
Well, you can
style.
You
though.
can definitely tell that there's certain shots and there's certain lighting in scenes where you're like, this is meant for black and white.
yeah, we had to
Like-
tweak this because otherwise in black and white, it makes no sense, right? Everything just
Yeah.
Well, and
melds
just,
together.
like Kyle said, leaning into the noir aesthetic, like, you know, a lot of backlit scenes to really capture like cigarette smoke,
Yes.
floating in the air. A lot of that stuff, like you
the
can
old
see it
cinematography
in
stuff,
color,
so-
but you can tell there's certain scenes where it's like it'd be fun to like swap it on the fly.
I think they should have almost done that, like forced it,
Yeah.
in certain regards, because I don't know if you got far enough, or like I know you probably haven't, but there's a character called Megawatt in there,
Yes.
and like the lightning that happens in his face, or like the electric current that's running through his face, like that's happening. That's really cool in color.
Yes.
And so I think like those quick punches of just that color being in the, in the shot
that's a good
Being
idea.
vi-
really
being
good.
visible.
So Sin City.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty much
it's
totally.
like, I think those are the types of shows where it makes sense.
Yeah.
I honestly would have liked like anytime Spider-Man is in the shot, color.
Oh, I was gonna say the other way.
I would say the other one.
But anytime it's like the really campy noir stuff where it's
Okay,
like
yeah, I get that.
dimly lit room,
The
just two
super bright
characters,
goggles. Or
like
whatever, yeah.
I think that type of stuff would that leans into the black.
Fair enough.
I think it would have been funny, like anytime he gets like hit in the head or like takes a huge hit.
Like swap
flips.
colors.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious.
That
That's
would
fun.
be funny.
With like a wham, like
Yeah.
a classic,
Like
a
his
classic
senses
pow.
going, like it
Yeah.
stops.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah.
Like it tingles into black and
There's
white
a
or
lot of
something.
things they could have done with that too, but
They could have played
I
with
mean,
it more.
We could have WandaVisioned that a little bit, like
Yeah, that's true for sure.
Tell me what you liked about it, because
I think it's hilarious. Just like well, I mean, Trevor already called it campy, but I think it's hilarious when Nicolas Cage just goes extra into that
Goes
era
extra
of
Nic Cage.
when he's pretending to be the plumber, or he's pretending to be an orderly, or like he's pretending to be like a policeman. All of those things when he just like changes his
When he's
voice.
like the psych patient
Yes,
who's
like when he's-
lost in the office. Yeah.
Whenever he's doing the voices for that, it's so above and beyond to like the 50s trope.
Yeah.
And I just thought that shit was hilarious in the midst of it. But I did like the biggest thing for me. I liked the filmography. Like I liked the old style cut, the way scenes were cut, the way the camera angles were done, because it's just an homage to the old shit, but with a modern twist. And
yeah.
And modern graphics and
Yeah.
like 1080p cameras.
Yeah.
It is. It's like playing a remake of a video game.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised people haven't done that more with movies, right? They'll do twists on them. We're going to redo Lord of the Rings or do whatever. It's like, go back to these movies that were like not that Spider-Noir was one, but like go back to that era and make like a modern version of it where like it looks better. It's cleaner cut. Like,
yeah,
it's funny when they try to do certain things. Like I think of the Total Recall movie.
Yeah.
And it was like way too lofty of a goal in the in the reboot.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
this, like, you could have done the same thing. You don't have, it doesn't have to be so fucking crazy.
Bring back the 70s kung fu movies with bad with bad
like
dubs.
Blade Runner and
Give me
like
that.
all those things.
welcome to
they try
MXC.
Yeah, I honestly like there are some parts of this that are very endearing and that are good. Like I think Silvermane as a villain is a very
I love that guy. I love
very
that
good actor, very good character. Really well fleshed out too. Like he had good motivations, and it wasn't like the typical Marvel one-dimensional type shit that they do with their villains. But yeah, like I think some of the side characters, and maybe it was leaning into the campiness side of it, but like I found some of the acting pretty bad in some parts, like hard to watch in some areas, and then definitely some of the backdrops, and you can tell it's like, ooh, this is some pretty rough CGI and like green screen type stuff. There were just certain parts of the show that completely took me out of the campiness and the old 1940s like it just, there was some stuff that drew me in, like Nic Cage being Nic Cage, like that kind of stuff drew me in. But then there were certain things where I'm like, this looks like a rough, cheap production in some spots.
I just want
like,
Kyle to get to the episodes where he's in, like he's been taken sort of hostage, where they're using his bone marrow and like his like the stuff in his organs to create an antidote to cure the rest of the guys.
Oh yeah,
Spoilers.
yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, Trev.
Eh.
But when he like starts to break out and he's walking down the hallway and he's having these like ticks with his body as he's trying to get out of there, and it is
that feels very Nic
it is
Cage.
the most-
So Nic Cage,
it's the
man.
most like stupid Nic Cage shit right out of an episode of Community, because it's
Yeah.
like it's so ridiculous in that sense.
I'm
Going
gonna
down the- and I just was watching that going like, this is not necessary. Not like no part of this is needed.
Yeah.
We didn't
This
need
part
this
of the
scene
show.
at
We
all,
didn't
yeah.
need this.
And, like-
but I bet you he was like, no.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
do this.
Guaranteed, this was his idea.
We're keeping this in.
I've seen him do interviews in the press tour talking about that scene.
Oh.
And like the way he talks about it is so like highbrow, like
Super artsy.
artist. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and it's just like, dude, you're in a Spider-Man movie.
It looks like he's
show.
about to break out in like a Broadway musical. Like it's like it's so ridiculous.
Guys and
so over
dolls.
the top, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, he's given like these other interviews where he's like, I was thinking about like becoming a spider. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ!
Exactly. Literally.
Yes.
It's like, Nick,
There's parts
tone
where
it
he's like-
down.
he goes like this guy. He's like,
Yeah.
He's releasing his inner animality.
Yeah. It's
oh,
for real.
dude, it's so bad. It's so he's in the operating bed and he's like doing these poses. I couldn't help it. I was like, those are the parts of that show. I was like, okay, this is really stupid. But
Yeah.
I think it was kind of meant to be, honestly.
Get high and watch the show. Like if you were high watching it, maybe it's a different experience. But honestly, there were a lot of parts in this show where I was like, this would have lent itself so much better as an animated series. Like
And like let Nic Cage voice it still.
He
yeah,
still should have voiced it.
yeah. Like I have no issues with Nic Cage being the character. That
He's got
doesn't
that good-
bother me. But like, I think there's just a lot they could have done with the black and white, or like swapping between color and black and white. Like, I think an animated series was more. I think what I was hoping for.
would lend itself more to.
I think so. Yeah.
I think it costs more though.
At this stage, I don't know. I mean, that's the same thing with like the CGI stuff now, right? Where you're like, ooh, like same thing. What happened with that recent? Was it the Disney Punisher?
Where
Like
he
one
fell
show where he
and
fell,
fell.
and everyone's
Yeah,
like, that
yeah.
was unfinished CGI that they just threw in, and apparently
Right.
looked terrible.
But then they said it wasn't.
Yeah,
whatever.
But the quality has changed.
I just think like because there's so many scenes where it's just the actors and there isn't a lot of CGI in it. Like there's really
It
not
makes more
that much
sense.
CGI
No,
in this.
no.
Like, it is supposed to be that noir sort of
Yeah.
detective-esque
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
So
I'm just glad that it was like a season of like similar to the way that Disney and Marvel have done it, where it's like a season of stuff. When I came into it, it was like, oh God, is this going to be like a CSI? Like every
Oh, yeah.
episode he solves a crime. Like
Yeah.
just like, is this going to be some like really dumb,
Would've
like,
taken it
That would have been fucking funny too.
episodic
though.
Nick Cage solves a
Yeah.
crime, and then we move to the next one the next week, and
That
like
would've been
Scooby Doo.
so
I would have loved
Yeah.
that.
I wish that was what it was.
I would have loved that.
I think
This
that
week we caught the Killer Croc. And you're just like, oh God.
That would be hilarious. Yeah, I did like some of the side characters though. Like Tombstone, I thought was really cool.
Okay, so
I like that they
I have
pulled in
gripes
so many
about,
people.
like, some of this other shit,
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, I think the big thing was that
for
they
it.
did pull in so many different characters. Like, I mean, it was like, oh shit, Sandman, and like,
Yeah.
Yes.
and like, and then getting into the stuff with like the military team, and so I was like, oh, okay, so this is how we're like explaining
Yeah.
this universe of how all these people are here.
Yeah.
But they
Matt
also like
Hardy and-
they also used them, right? It wasn't just like, oh, we're gonna use one villain. That's all you're gonna get, a villain, a bad guy, and henchman. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
no, we've got like other people here.
Yeah.
Sort of like ambiguous in betweens.
Yeah,
You know, like
Right.
Addison, who's like tried to burn down Silvermane's
Yeah.
mansion.
Yeah.
yeah,
But like, not a bad guy.
yeah, just in a bad spot.
Yes.
right. And then Sandman's
Well,
kind
and
of
that's what they did with all the villains, and I thought that's what I thought made the show the most interesting was there was no real villain besides sort of Silvermane
Yeah.
and Megawatt. Like Megawatt was like he was the loose cannon of that crew, but like there wasn't really like a villain. It was more just like, oh, the mayor and the leader of what would be maybe considered organized crime in that, like in this thing, are at ends, and
Yeah.
now everyone else is just a puzzle piece that fits into it. Like
Yeah.
interesting, okay, like
Yeah, they're kind of setting up Silvermane as sort of like the Fisk. Like
Yes.
the-
Yeah, he does come across
what you
like that, yeah.
in other stories they do like combat over who owns New York and stuff like that. I was like, oh, okay, I see. Like,
But I like that it's all the I love that it was like precursor characters.
Yes.
Yes.
So like
Yeah.
you got Felicia Hardy's mom or like whatever.
Like grandmother. Yeah.
Whatever. Like it's all these characters from beforehand, which I was
Yeah.
like, oh, very cool.
Just the little Easter eggs
Like
for people.
origins.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a nice nod to the characters that you're super familiar with. It's like, how can we just make a little twist on that?
Spider lore. We're gonna take a pause for Amazon ads.
Okay.
Fuck.
We have to get into that a little bit.
Ad break.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. I do want to talk about
Segment of the
the
week.
segment of the week.
It's a big
We're getting
segment.
right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't know, folks, we're moving.
We found a way to escape where
Again.
we are.
So this studio will be no more.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh. It's getting blown up.
Yeah. We're getting out of the bunker.
So because of that, we're recording this week. We're recording next week, and we not forever, but got a bit of a break so we can get the new studio up and running. And because of that, I thought a fun wrong answers only this week would be things that you will not find in the new Good Enough studio.
A teleprompter for Kyle. It's a waste of money sometimes. Although today was nice, refreshing.
Yeah, that was a good one.
It's a good start.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
good start.
Well, I was
You gotta
thinking,
give me campy shit to do.
so I do all the audio. So I was thinking like we need some new soundproofing. So I was just thinking just a wall of waifu pillows.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
there you
To really
go.
dampen that sound.
Yeah,
If
that
you,
would be-
if you get too worked up, just go put your head on one, and stress levels come right down.
Hanging mics, like the boxing ring.
That would be actually fucking hilarious.
That would be
In this
funny.
corner. This is how we're gonna announce our.
Yeah.
5 rounds.
Yeah.
UFC.
We generally don't eat snacks while we record, probably for good reason. Our
Thank
audio
you.
editor.
Thank you.
But what about a hot dog dispenser? Like,
Can we just get the roller?
Cannon 5000.
yeah, like need a little snack from time to time.
Gummy, no packaging, gummy candies only.
Yeah, there you
the
go.
rule.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, I mean, every now and then there might be a medical issue that arises. So I thought, just to keep us all grounded and knowledgeable, Dwight Schrute's first aid dummy.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think we should probably have that in the studio.
No caddies.
Ugh.
Thank you, Daryl.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Ugh.
I know that scene very well.
Yep.
A bigger table.
We could get a bigger
A
table.
bigger table.
It's just going to be all table.
Mega.
All table.
Mega
The new studio is all table.
all table. None of us even.
No, just well, no, but we'll be sitting on the table.
Oh,
It's just a
yes,
room
yes.
of table.
17 cats.
Absolutely not.
That might get our viewership up. I don't know. It's just
It's true.
I need to be sponsored by Benadryl. If that
really sleepy Daryl all the time.
10 interchangeable mics, so Trevor has to figure out which one during editing picked
Yeah.
up the audio properly.
Just like a
couple doubles.
just like a full like press conference.
Yes,
Just like 20 mics pointed at Kyle. That's
Yeah,
all we need.
yeah.
Yeah.
a strobe light to keep us attentive
God.
while we're recording.
I like that one.
I mean, it worked pretty well at GameCon.
Yeah.
It's true.
This is one of those big ass smack hands for when Kyle gets out of line.
Jackass. Yeah.
Shock chairs.
And ejectocito, cuz.
That's only if our pockets ain't empty, though.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I'm getting too many good ideas for the studio here.
Yeah,
so-
now we're
Now
we're running out of bad ideas.
Yeah.
For the listeners, if you have any good ideas for us of things you'd like to see in our studio, let us know.
What should we include in our new studio?
Yeah, what are we missing?
Glizzy Cannon.
That might be cool though. Like that might be fun.
T-shirt
Other than
cannon.
the smell of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't need that.
Also, I fucked up. That's all, me.
Oh,
Thanks, me.
God. Thank God.
And we're back. Okay, so
Great job, sir.
I
Okay, I've given it like a bunch of positives.
wait. Sorry, Amazon break.
Yeah. No, shut up.
Ad break.
I've given a bunch of positives. I need to get into some of my gripes. So to start, the guy that played Tombstone, I did not know that he was Tombstone until like the third last episode, because when he gets his powers,
Yeah.
and like I couldn't remember the name like at the beginning, anyways. But I was like, what the fuck? That's Tombstone. His skin turned into like a scorpion. Why the fuck is he Tombstone? Like,
yeah.
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 I think
What?
it was meant to look like armor. I think is
I know,
what it
but
was.
I was
but-
like,
But he looks more like
he
like
looks like he's
reptile.
turning into a reptile of some sort, or
Yeah. It was not.
or an arachnoid.
I thought it looked kind of cool, actually.
I thought
He looks cool, but he
fine.
doesn't read as Tombstone.
No.
Yeah.
Fair.
Especially in
That's
black
fair.
and white.
Yes.
I was incredibly confused at that point. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Who
Like,
the fuck is this guy?
that's who that is? What an odd like character choice. And also like, why didn't Cat Hardy ever become like a bit of a thief?
Right.
Even just like a little stealing.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a hint.
A little stealing. Like that. Come on. Missed opportunities. Also, her character kind of frustrated.
I did like Sandman though, and I liked that. I liked that his character, like throughout the season, is just like slowly being taken over. Like the more he uses
Like
his powers,
degenerating
the
into
more.
sand.
Yeah, like I like
I
that.
think that's where they spent all their CGI budget,
Yeah.
is just keeping that guy's face moving the whole time. Anytime
Sure.
you saw him.
The Rorschach.
Yeah.
Face
Yeah,
melding.
Like there's one scene where he's like sliding bullet casings
Out of his arm, that was
cool.
like down to his hand to pop out of a little sand
Yeah.
like section. That was really cool. I like that part.
The grossest part of that whole show was when Nic Cage pulls the web out of his hand for the first time, like when he's having that flashback, and because he's now has a hole in
Yeah.
his wrist
Uh,
to like shoot webbing, and he pulls it out like, and it's like when you accidentally shoot yourself with a nail gun, like that dude on Instagram,
Oh,
and you have to pull the nail out.
Yeah.
Like, that's what. And I was like, that's disgusting. That looks disgusting.
they made his webs look very like ropey and like
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah.
and they're gray.
Yeah,
even
it's just
in
like
the color.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah, it's
"Ugh."
like black web.
It's like
shooting.
old man webs.
Wouldn't that just be like dust clouds coming up?
I think we got to give some props to Disney for making like family friendly looking webs. When like you see this, you're like, that's kind of gross. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some odd choices for some things. I thought the guy that bit him in those scenes and like when he's at the war,
Yeah, that was creepy.
that thing looked insane.
Yeah.
So that was really cool.
Like
half spider, half human.
mutated.
It's
Yeah.
like half of his body is becoming a spider. Yeah, I thought he was pregnant at first.
Man spider.
But he literally was like, yeah, the body of the spider had started to deform on him, and that was fucked up. That whole thing was fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. There's some weird things in there. You say you really liked Flint. I thought the guy that played Megawatt was phenomenal. Anytime that guy got monologue was basically I thought was the best part of the entire series.
Yeah.
Like he didn't come until a little bit later into the show.
Yeah.
But the guy that played him, his voice, that sort of raspy undertone while giving poetry-esque monologues, it was very Shakespearean throughout. That guy was fucking brilliant. Like that guy was
Oh,
so
yeah.
good.
Do we have any gripes, Trevor?
the ads. It's fucking. I don't know what Prime has done, but it's gotten
They cranked
so
up
fucking
the
annoying. They
gaps.
turned it up.
Or,
yeah. It's just like, I remember TV's like used to be, every 15 minutes, then it was 10. It's like now on Prime, I'm like, do we even get to watch the show
Yeah.
before the ad comes up? It's like, holy fuck. And it's like a minute and a half.
I
It's like,
think.
oh my God.
I think
It's
it's
very
because.
reminiscent of old TV.
Yeah. I think it's because it's a Prime
Show.
show. Like,
We're going to make up for it.
yeah, like their own stuff. They throw in more ads.
It seems like it.
That's what it feels like. If it's like a different I guess, publication or something that has their show on there, it's not as bad, but
Yeah, like, we gotta reimburse Nic Cage. We gotta pay Nic Cage. Damn it!
it's expensive, man.
Okay, so I want to do scores for this, and then I want to talk about future Spider-Man projects that we would like to see.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Great.
that works.
Jordan, score me.
Like it's like a 6 out of 10 for me. I mean, yeah, we've talked about it, but like some of the parts just almost feel like an SNL skit. Like
It's a good way of putting it. Actually,
Yeah.
just like really out of place and just out of touch with what the show is trying to accomplish in some ways. But like I said, there are some really endearing parts of the show. Like I think Nic Cage honestly is great. He took a swing, which Nic Cage does in most of his stuff.
Oh, he went full send on it. Took a
And-
picture.
Yeah, and you know, like there are parts where he nails it and he fits the type of show so well. And then there's other shit like becoming a spider and you know,
Everybody has to watch that scene.
yeah.
Everyone, like
it's
I don't
ridiculous.
care if you don't
man.
finish the rest of the show. You need to watch that scene.
Yeah.
In particular,
Um,
it's fucking terrible.
But yeah, like I said, you know, I think some of the side characters were really interesting. I like Silvermane. I would like to see him come back in some capacity. I don't know if there's room for that at all. And then I do think that this would have been an animated series. Like I think that would have just been the perfect fit because they still could have went really quirky and weird and different. But some of the aesthetic I think would have done a lot better in that sort of medium. So yeah, 6 out of 10.
I'm a 5, and that's only because Nic Cage was in it. I couldn't get into it. Couldn't do it.
too artsy
It's
for
okay.
Kyle.
It's too artsy and too much dialogue for Kyle. It's not enough action.
Daryl.
I'm a 6.5. And that is like there are some really defining roles here. Like I agree with Jordan. Silvermane was great. Megawatt was phenomenal. Nic Cage to me was like a 60-40 split. Like I thought 60% of the time he was great and 40% of the time was too much.
Hard to watch.
Yeah.
And I mean like that's kind of who he is. But
Yeah.
this is just a extended bout of that. Because
Mhm.
I almost binged this. I think it took me 3 different sit downs to watch all 8 episodes.
Right.
So, I don't know. Like there's some really cool aspects. I like the like in color or black and white choices. I think that was a really cool thing that they put in there. I liked some of the filmography and the videography stuff. I didn't notice too much of the CGI and green screen shit, but like the parts that I think they really focused on again was like the facial features of Sandman and Megawatt. Like I think that those were good things to kind of like push and develop properly. But yeah, some of the other stuff like it just fell short. I kept being like, okay, when's the big moment?
Yeah.
When's the big hit
When's
coming?
the big
When is
twist or something?
where's like where he looks at the camera and goes, oh.
Yeah.
You know, like where's that one?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Honestly, part of me thought there was going to be some kind of twist where this was like a prequel to the Spider-Verse. Where like,
Oh,
Where he gets
where-
like pulled in.
yeah, like
That'd
the
be
portal
cool.
opens up and it's like, oh shit, this is the start of him being like sucked into that world.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of waiting for that twist. To
Like if
come,
they
and
knew
it
they
never
weren't doing a
does.
second season, which I don't know if what has
I
been
don't know if
confirmed.
they
I don't
are.
think they will.
No, I
that would
don't
be
think so.
that would have been an awesome ending to it,
Yeah.
right? Where he just like gets sucked into
Pulled
some
into
portal.
the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be sweet.
That would have been cool. That would have been really
Yeah.
cool. Because I can tell you that doesn't happen.
No, does not happen.
I'm the only one that got to that point. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
I'm like, I'd say the same, like 6.5, and it's you're right. It's one of those things you have to kind of know what you're getting into. You're like,
Yes.
this is a modern retelling of noir while using Nic Cage, who is definitely not the most noir actor around. But
It's not who I would
yeah,
have.
No.
some of the moments are great, but yeah, there's just times where
No.
just like it like Daryl's saying, I just kept feeling like there's like, oh, there's gonna be like a twist or something,
Yeah,
like, and it just
yeah.
kind of like
plotted along.
it just kind of just kept going. I'm like, okay, like I'm not really getting pulled in. It very much mimicked a lot of like the last phase of MCU where you're like, okay, I assume something really cool is going to happen in like the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, it's not bad, and at least it's more unique to keep me going through than
it was
whatever.
different.
Yeah.
It was a different take.
Yeah.
I don't think it was terrible.
It was like
by any means,
WandaVision. Like they made a creative choice that was totally different from what they've done before. Like,
and it keeps your
kudos
attention
for
a
that.
little longer.
Yeah,
I thought
kudos
it
for
did.
that.
Yeah.
I thought it did. But
Versus like Hawkeye. And you're like, oh, okay. It's just like get to the last 2 episodes. Tell me the cool next thing that's coming to Marvel.
it's a forgettable experience though.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't even remember what happened in She-Hulk. Like, and I think this is going to follow a very similar trope for me, and Echo, and like some of the things that were good in theory, but like just didn't really hit its full potential.
I'm more so worried about like the implications to like the rights to things for like regular
Right,
MCU. It's like, well, now have they claimed the rights to like Tombstone and this character and these people, so now we can't use any of them in the MCU. Like that whole thing where like Sony was battling with.
I get to use it first.
But like the whole like Spider-Man side of things is so underserved because of that contract.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a better partnership happening though between the two now. Does it not?
They're like, just make whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Just whatever. Like,
But like let's talk about that then. If we like
future
It's a good segue to the next one.
Yes.
I have a very pie in the sky. Like if we could, like Spider-Man in the MCU, like forget all the Sony shit happened.
we try.
Honestly, like Venom would be so much better served in the MCU. You could build into like a Spider-Man versus Venom, and then a Spider-Man Venom versus Carnage, like a full separation anxiety storyline would be phenomenal.
Would be sick,
and I trust that MCU would do such a good job with it. And it's so
I already heard
underserved.
rumors that Alan Richardson might be the Venom in the MCU. If that happens, I am totally in.
Sign me
He
up.
is a perfect
Yes.
Eddie Brock.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Especially like if you think back to like the 90s cartoon
Yes.
Eddie
Yes.
Brock.
Yeah,
his
big-
build in
Yes.
that.
Big
yes.
bully,
Yeah.
big
Yes.
bully Eddie Brock. Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that. And that's what that's really what I'm thinking about is I envision that separation anxiety symbiote storyline
Right.
from that cartoon, but like put it in the MCU. Like I know we've got Brand New Day coming out with, memory wipe and all that sort of thing.
Yes.
But like
Where his best friend, the man behind the chair, is going to be the man behind the screen. Is going to end up becoming Hobgoblin. So
I don't know if they're going to go that route.
I feel like they are. I think it's going to be. I think he's going to go mad. I think somehow he's going to find out that Peter wiped his memory, and he's going to be super pissed off, and he's going to.
I don't know, because they're mixing in a lot of the stuff with Daredevil, right? Where they're bringing in like what is it, the
street level.
the Red Hand or whoever the hell it is, all the ninjas.
Yeah. Yeah, the Red Hand.
Is it Red Hand?
Red Hand, yeah.
Yeah, like
It's not the foot
soldiers.
It's not the foot. Yeah, it's not the foot. They're taken care of. There's another street team, street team dealing with
But
them.
it also pisses
Another
me
set of
off.
ninjas taking care of that.
Yeah. It also pisses me off that they like alluded to the symbiote being in their universe
Yes,
with
it's
Eddie
there.
Brock.
Yes.
But then like it's like, forget
It's kind of like we have the rights now and we're thinking about using it, so we'll throw this in just to
leaves
like.
the door open, Kyle.
I
It's
know,
fine.
but they're gonna fuck it up.
Says who?
They're gonna fuck it up by forgetting about it. Like,
No, they're not. They don't forget about anything. They keep bringing shit back from like.
okay, but like they made an amazing series in Moon Knight and then just fucking turfed it.
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Yeah, that one.
That was a
is,
weird choice.
That's what I'm
I
worried
think the
about,
problem
is-
was that was at the time when they were like, let's just shotgun blast
Right.
every MCU character we have that has a
like,
contract.
tertiary
Yeah.
yeah.
That one
Right.
doesn't make sense to me why they stopped.
Well, I think
No,
it was like
'cause
they
that one
blew their
was
budget
so
making
good.
8 things, and they're like, well, this whole phase flopped. And it's like, well, no, you had 7 of the 8 things flop. The one did well, and they're like, they just kind of like
Well, Loki
Yeah.
crushed.
wrapped them all up
Yeah.
into a tinfoil
Yeah,
ball.
Loki was
Loki
good.
slapped.
And
Yeah.
Moon Knight was good.
But aside from that, they just kind of tinfoil balled everything and just
Yeah.
chucked it. Right?
Yeah.
They're like,
Echo was
Restart.
forgettable. Hawkeye was dog shit, and like, yeah,
WandaVision was okay.
and
Yeah.
I don't know.
Loki was the saving grace for that
It was
phase.
phenomenal.
Like everything.
And that's
else
where it's like,
was-
I know there's the Spider-Verse like animated movies, which have done phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
They're so
Yeah.
good.
yeah.
But like that's where like we're talking about multiverse shit. It's like it'd be cool to get some other spider people
Yes.
Well, they're ramping
into
up for
this.
Secret
Well,
Wars. We already know.
Yeah.
some of
Yes.
this
Oh, that's
stuff
true.
happening.
That is true.
And
There-
I'm kind of hoping it takes the animated like 90s route where like Tom Holland is the one selecting who gets to come.
Yeah,
Oh,
which,
sick.
which
You know what I
would
mean?
be
Like
really
he's.
cool.
To me, my Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's rumors that that like Childish Gambino is going to be Miles Morales.
That's been like
No,
No,
He's
it's-
Prowler.
no, he's Prowler.
Well,
The kid from, Stranger Things.
Played with it though, yeah, and then
Oh
the
yeah,
Stranger
yeah.
Things, yeah,
What's
what,
Caleb?
yeah,
that
something,
kid's
yeah.
supposed to be cast as Miles
But
Morales.
like, I'd love
He's
to
been
see.
doing like actual classes for martial
he?
arts and stuff. Yeah,
I'd love to see Miles Morales make it into live action. I'd love to see Spider-Man 2099. Like that's my favorite Spider-Man. I don't know if we'll ever see a live action side of
I
that.
don't see that happening. But think of like a Scarlet Spider.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
This is what I want.
Yeah.
They're
That's
almost
what I
that
want. I want
Scarlet
Scarlet
Spider.
Spider and Venom. That's what I want.
That's actually a great sort of
Side route.
yeah.
Mhm. I would love to see at some point the actual Sinister Six storyline. Like I'd love to see that.
Because it felt like
Oh,
they were building up to that.
Well,
Originally,
yeah,
yeah.
like the
Well,
Sony
originally,
side of
the-
things, like Michael Keaton, as
Vulture.
Vulture, and like they started to
Foxx as
introduce
Rhino.
some of
Shocker,
those
yeah.
characters, but like Trevor
That
said,
got fucked because of the
everything-
rights.
Everything just feels like half-baked ideas. It's like, let's tease something, see how the public reacts to it. Oh, it wasn't good enough. Okay, well, let's try this one. Oh no, it's not good enough. It's like everything just doesn't follow through.
Kind of felt like a DC movie.
Not animated.
No, we're just gonna restart it over and over and
Yeah.
over again, right? Like
Oh
just
no, this is Superman now.
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
oh,
we're
fuck
I don't know. I
sakes.
don't mind the gun verse. Like
No,
the
I don't
gun
either.
verse.
But it was just
No, I-
prior to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There have been a lot of resets and restarts, and you're just like, can we
Yes.
just like, and that was the thing with Spider-Man, and most of it was because of the whole Sony versus Marvel
Yeah,
Disney
so
of
all
like,
the
we own this
publishing
character,
rights.
you can't have him, blah
We
blah
own
blah.
the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
You
it's-
own the
Yeah.
spectacular
Fuck's
Spider-Man.
sakes.
We
Yeah.
own the.
But it just ruined the villains, right? So you can't get your Sinister Six because someone owns half, someone owns the
Yes,
other half.
Yeah, Craven is over here,
Yeah.
and you can't use this person
I
over
don't even
here.
think I watched that movie.
No, I
No, because
skipped
it
it
was
too.
apparently dog shit.
It was awful.
All of the Sony Spider-Man offshoots have been dog shit.
I think we need to do a marathon. Adam
Ugh.
Webb, Morbius, Craven.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
do
that's
it.
I think that's
I think it's the
only
three.
isn't
Horrible.
It's the
Let's do it.
trifecta.
Yeah.
The
Then
trifecta of
we'll
shit.
try and report it.
We'll
record
do-
a
we'll do an
podcast
episode
and we're just
on
kind of going to
those.
be here like,
What did we just
Why
do?
do we do this to ourselves?
I'm hoping during Secret Wars or whatever, like when that shit happens, that Peter breaks through, like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, like I hope that he breaks through the parallels and meets other Spider-Man again, just like
Right.
kind of
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
But this time, instead of meeting alternate versions of himself, he's going to meet the Ben Reilly Scarlet
Yeah.
Spider, the armored Spider, the
Yeah.
the man Spider, like
the Penny Parker.
Yes, like give me
Yeah.
all of that shit. Give me all of that and let me, because I think he's a really solid casting. I think he's really lent.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
himself
Tom
into the
Holland is a
character.
great.
I think he's spent the time like understanding and trying to like do a good job at the role, and he still has that really youthful look.
Yes.
Yeah.
As long as he has that, he might as well
Yeah.
lean into it and just keep it going.
Keep playing.
And then you can still do
Money in
the
his
hey,
pocket.
he's
I
getting
don't think he's complaining.
he's
No.
getting a little older. Let's bring in a new Spider-Man. Like hand
Yeah.
over the reins, do the Miles Morales thing,
Yeah,
right? Like
100%.
it's super achievable.
Yeah.
I also do like that Marvel, like we talked about, have been actually like delineating, being like street team guy.
Yes.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't need an 8-series movie contract that we throw out because we fucked up, right? It's
Yeah.
like we're not
Yeah.
turning Daredevil into like keep that where it is because it's
Yeah, 'cause
fucking
I
good.
can't wait to see Daredevil
I don't need
versus
Daredevil to
fucking
be
Thanos.
in space.
Yes,
Like,
I don't need to bring Daredevil into the Avengers, right?
No,
But
don't
like
need
same
that.
with like what they're doing with the Punisher, right? Like we're kind of creating this New York team,
Yeah.
Yes.
and it's like okay, let's leave them there. We don't need everyone to
Yeah.
be Guardians of the Galaxy.
But like that was the
super
frustrating
groups.
thing too, though, was like we were supposed to get White Vision with
forgot about that.
with like
Thunderbolts.
the LA Avengers,
Yeah.
West Coast
West
Avengers,
Coast Avengers.
and that never happened. You know, it's like I'd love to see like the New York Street team at some point. You know,
Run
having
into the,
you know, having to go up against like the West Coast Avengers. Like that
Give me the
shit would
next
be so
Civil
cool.
War.
How much of this got ruined because of
Yeah, the
Loki
movie
and,
was, but
and,
the comic
uh,
is phenomenal.
Kang? Like how much of this like got kind of
Yeah,
fucked up
well,
because of
and
Kang?
That's
Yeah.
really unfortunately, that's what fucked everything up. And like had to. This is what happens when your original plan goes completely sideways, and you have to adjust. Because the Kang dynasty should have been.
yeah.
It had so many opportunities to like branch out and do these things while still creating that like original
Yeah.
MCU cohesive like group story.
I just don't know why they didn't recast him.
Because they could have just said like, "This is a different version of Kang."
Yeah,
And he
it's
just
such an
looks
e-
different than the other ones.
It's such an easy story.
Oops.
Yeah. One,
happens.
One line of dialogue,
Yeah.
and that fixes the whole change.
That Kang is dead now.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
okay, all
yeah,
right.
I'm in. I'm back
I
in.
can sign up for that.
You
Yeah.
have a different Hulk. You have a
We had, like,
different
4
War
Hulks.
Machine. You have like
We've done this like 5 times,
Yeah,
but this
what the fuck
is
the difference?
this is where we stop. This is where we draw the line.
Yeah. Yes. Like this
Not our
is
main villain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How could we
Heaven
do
forbid.
that?
I mean, of all the things, I'm happy that they pivoted to Doctor Doom because that was like an underserved villain.
Yeah, but the Fantastic Four movies have always just been kind of.
I
Yeah.
didn't mind the last one.
It was
Same
okay.
thing. It's like old timey mixed
Yeah.
in with
Yeah.
modern.
modern. It was good.
I was more excited about Kang just because he was different.
True.
It's like seeing the Joker and, you know, Two-Face and, you know, seeing the same villains recycled. It's like yes, the Doctor Doom that we got in the early 2000s was not great,
No,
but we've seen him before. Like, we've seen this
Yeah,
stuff
Kang
before.
That's what made
Never had
Thanos
We've
so
never
good too.
seen
Yeah.
Kang. Like,
Yeah.
that would have been such
Thanos
a
was a
cool
good choice
thing
too,
to.
because
Yeah,
he's
'cause he was
not-
kind of in the
wasn't a
background for like
cinema-
6 movies. They had
Yeah.
him in there.
The
Yeah,
build-up was perfect, right? And like, it's just to immediately jump in
Gotta
to
do more with
Doom,
Galactus.
like it just, I don't know. Like that's my fear with X-Men when they eventually introduce that live action is like, are you just gonna jump straight into Apocalypse, or like do we get Mr. Sinister? Like,
That would be so
like well, you know, what type of levels are we gonna get? And that's
because we can't just keep doing Magneto.
no.
No,
Don't
That's the
fuck
thing.
up X-Men.
No.
Don't fuck up
That's the
Don't
thing.
fuck
It's
up.
like
But tie that also into like Spider-Man or something,
Yeah.
right? Like X-Men have a lot of other
I
tie-ins.
feel like they're gonna skip the origin of X-Men.
I hope they
yeah.
do.
I hope so.
We've
We
seen it.
have enough.
Yeah, I mean, there's been
Well, I
what
mean, they've
2
already
kind of
introduced some of the source material. So.
yeah. There's been 2 phases of X-Men essentially,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it's like we can
So-
use that.
I know that this is completely off topic,
We've gotta wait.
and we're going deep into a rabbit hole here. But I've seen some people talking about an idea for X-Men that I love, and so I'm curious if anybody else has read it or seen it. But somebody had an idea where they should take Wolverine and do a series of Wolverine, but each season is like a different era. So like World War II Wolverine, and like he kind of keeps coming into more and more modern day, and then like the last season of that is modern day Wolverine, and it goes straight into
See, this is like the
like the
side shit. This is the
X-Men.
side shit they could be doing
Yes.
if they wanted to, right? Because it has no effect on currently what's happening. You don't have to directly tie it in, and then it's like, okay, well, if we make 2 seasons and it ends, whatever. If we make 5 seasons because people love it, then it's like, yeah, finish it off and like write it in to whatever's going on. But
See, I love Wolverine. He's my favorite X-Men, but like I think we have too much Wolverine already. Like I think there's too much that's already happened to let that sort
Yeah.
of be the
Mm.
building block where it's like where he was the only person besides Deadpool that had standalone movies out of that franchise.
well, that was
So,
and successful.
I don't know if like we're going to get that Wolverine chronologic like
Well, I think they've already publicly said like Wolverine's not going to be on the X-Men team at the start.
no.
Like I think they've already
he's, like,
kinda
gone off,
said,
or he's
"Don't
doing his own thing."
expect
I don't think he's
Wolverine
going to be an active
included."
member of the team when we
No.
when
Yeah.
we were introduced to them. But I
Yeah.
think he's obviously going to show up at some
Yeah,
point. He's
'cause
too
we-
major of a character.
Of
we
course.
talked
Maybe, like,
about
not
this.
including Thor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we had talked about this. I thought what they were doing with Daredevil, because they were talking about Fisk and they were talking about the whole like lock down the city and shit. I thought with fucking Matt's character, was it Mr. Smith? What the hell was that guy's name?
Oh,
Matt Lillard's character.
Matt Lillard's. I think, yeah, Mr. Smith sounds right.
Like kind of this like government fixer dude.
Mhm.
And then they were talking about like stuff with like the state government. It sounded like they were going to lead into like the mutant registry or like super.
Gyrick.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
like Gyrick. They're going to go into like more
Okay.
like he seemed like he might have been like a Gyrick guy, and they were like
Ooh,
going to
interesting.
That's cool.
identify the superheroes, which would then like very easily roll into mutants.
Yes,
And I was like, oh, is this how we tie back in the X-Men? But they didn't, and I was
No.
like, fuck.
That's too bad. Because that's a
Maybe
good
next
idea.
season that would be a great one.
That's a good
But
idea. I like that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Do we have any final thoughts? We said our piece on Spider-Noir. I know that because
Yeah.
I'm optimistic about Brand New Day.
Yes,
I am optimistic.
I thought the last Spider-Man movie was great.
Yep.
I did too. I thought it was awesome.
all the Tom Holland ones have been
They
really,
fixed some of the
really
character
Yeah.
design for half of those guys, so I
Yeah.
thought it was great.
Yeah. And like, you know, seeing the new suit and like, you know, he's lost all of his tech. Like I prefer, like Trevor says, street team Spidey. I don't need the fighting in space with an Iron Man Spidey
Yeah,
suit. I don't need that version.
The nanomite.
No, so
suit.
like I'm happy he's back to like he's stitched and made his own suit, and
Yeah.
that's, you know, kind of what he's working with. Yeah, I mean, fingers crossed, man.
What Spider-Man are you looking forward to? If you could make a Spider-Man movie, what storyline would it be?
Spider-Pig.
Spider one so bad.
Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig. Well, guys, that was severely off topic there at the end.
Nah, we're fine.
Whatever.
I think it was good enough.
Good enough.
Yeah, good enough.
Good enough.
Get over here, she.
Go Web, go.
Not again.
It's good. You know what? Better than good. Good enough.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at GEG Podcast. Check out our website, goodenoughgaming.com, and write us an email about anything from our episodes or something you would like us to discuss in the future. You can also now join us on Discord on the Good Enough Gaming Discord server. We really appreciate you listening and hope you continue to join us on this epic adventure of discussing all things gaming and nerdy. Please subscribe to the Good Enough Gaming Podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts or wherever else you listen to your podcasts, and rate us 5 stars so we can find more good enoughers in the process. Just remember, we might not be great, but we are good enough.